politics, but kitu wanasema ni hivyo, ni ukweli.
So you support dad?
Mimi namsupport. Mimi namsupport.
Nasema ako right.
Ako right. Kila kitu wanasema ako right. But in politics, I'm not there. Yeah. The guy is so supportive. Na anapenda innovation mingi. Ndio maana hata mimi nimekuja hapa like nikaa pia mimi inspire kuja ku embrace the innovation.
Guys, hope you're doing well. Tuko hapa na it's a launch ya inaitwa Chargika. Now we have the CEO here. We want to have some good time together, at least atuambie more about it and also the team. First of all, maybe CEO ata introduce the team, then tutaendelea. Hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Your name kindly?
I am Murunga Emmanuel. Yeah, and this is Chargika.
Okay.
Welcome for this event launch.
Thank you so much. So before maybe tuingie kwa maswali, introduce us to your team.
Maybe they introduce themselves.
Yes.
The name?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Harika Raja. I'm the member of a Chargika community. Yeah.
I'm John Ganga. Still a member.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Nelson Hagai. I'm in charge of communication in Chargika and also ICT innovations.
I'm Isabella Mudogo, a close friend to Emmanuel.
Okay. So Emmanuel, tell us more about Chargika and maybe what inspired you to come up with the idea.
When I started Chargika is during the event at Nyayo, when the president had promised that there will be a code to join an Arizona school that was in Nyayo Stadium, and just after the event, when we were supposed to get the codes, I noticed that most of us, our phones were off, and the sockets at Nyayo could not help all of us. So basically that is where the idea of Chargika came. Yeah.
And so we have a question.
Una timu kubwa hapa, ila mbona wao? Mbona huyu akasimamia mambo ya IT? Mbona yule pale? Mbona si watu wengine lakini wao?
Now to start, these are the closest people, and we decided to start with them because we are not paying them first. These are people who have offered their intellectual skills to help us as we help the entire community charge and provide employment and so many other things. Yeah.
Umesema kwamba hawalipi chochote, lakini mbona wewe ukakubali hata kama ni mambo ya what you love doing, mbona ukakubali kwamba tu nimsaidie, kumaanisha kwamba future ya Chargika ni kubwa tena sana?
Nakubaliana nawe kwamba future ya Chargika ni kubwa, na niliamua kwamba nimsaidie kwa sababu tayari I have the skills hizo za ICT and innovations. Sasa nimeona iwapo nisipomsaidia nitamsaidia nani? Kwa vijana tunajua kwamba vijana hata kwa nchi wengi wamejitenga, na wakati ambapo tunajitenga na ideas then tusaidie. Kwa hivyo ni mzuri tusaidiane, mengine yatakuja baadaye.
Okay, Manu, maybe utueleze kidogo juu I know most of the people watajiuliza how does it work. Hii charging maybe umesema kuna solar na pia maybe kuna places ambazo umeweka specific place ambazo utaenda kuinstall hizi nini?
So Chargika basically is a station that is powered by solar. It's a walk-in station. You don't need anything. Only what you need is just the few fans to charge, and the fans we are using is to service the personnel and everything. So at Chargika basically we are providing everything: the shed, the charger, the security and everything. Yeah.
Who is funding this? Do you have maybe politicians who are helping you to fund all this, ama unaifanya ukiwa peke yako?
Bado we are welcoming all the partners that are willing to join us, and it's just not just joining Chargika, you are joining to help the community be powered, as we've written that we want to power Kenya's digital agenda, and that is what we want, and that is what makes us different from other people, is that our motive is not money, is what we can do for the community. And that comes now to the question you asked me, that what is funding this, is we decided to start with our own funds because of the need. So now our call is now to anyone who is willing now to help Kenyans be powered because of everything that is happening. The Gavam Kononi, the services. You can see now the government wants Jitume. Jitume will be using phones. Now, it's one thing to introduce the services, and it's another to make sure these Kenyans and citizens can charge their phones at their convenience. Yeah.
Let's hear from one of your team. I know you here to support Manu na hiyo vision ambayo ako nayo. And of course we understand when someone decide to support something, kuna zile expectations maybe unexpected. What are some of the expectations mnategea you being team yake? Ama mna expect?
Okay, as a team, personally, the reason why I'm supporting Manu and becoming one of the Chargika member, because I know him personally and how potential he is. So our future now comes where we'll require support from now maybe the county government or from the now the president, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto. So where we'll be more of a youth empowerment and job creation and opportunities. Yeah.
Na kuna tukio ambalo lilifanyikia KPLC wiki ambayo iliyopita about the electricity. Tunaona kwamba umeme ulikatika, na tukio ambalo President Ruto alifanya ni aliwavuta kazi wale ambao walikuwa wanafanya kazi kwenye airport. Now talking about mambo ya electricity na kila kitu, kwako wewe uliona President alifanya kitu ya maana?
Now what I'll say, I won't comment so much about that because he understands best. Because if I had knowledge of why he sacked them, I would say about it. But now that we are getting into the field, I know we'll be versant with everything that is happening. But basically, that is why we are coming in, because the future is solar, and that is why Chargika is coming in. And Chargika is not just about charging phones. Yeah, we want to change the whole energy thing, because as everyone can see, electricity is no more reliable because of the costs and everything. Yeah.
We saw MP Salasia commenting about people coming up with the new ideas of maybe I comment kuhusu climate, na tumeona mume come up na the idea ya solar, na pia alikuwa anasema he's ready to support people who wenye watakuja na ideas. Maybe what your take on that? Are you ready to invite MP Salasia to join this team also to support you?
Tutafurahi sana if they help us, number one. Number two, my call is to everyone who is able. There are so many other innovations that Kenyans need to be helped. So now, as they help me, they'll be helping others, because I'm a lead way to so many other innovators. Like all the group of people who are here, all of them are innovators. But we are saying there's something that has to start. So we are starting with Chargika before we now go to any other thing. So back to the question, Salasia, or wherever you are, we are calling for help, as you said. And not just Salasia, everyone else, because we are privileged that so many MPs are young people, and most of them are hustlers. They have found their way into this, and we can see now. I just forgot to say maybe the objective of this before we forget. Our main objective is to create employment as well. Because I said this thing, there is an engineer, there is a mechanic. Sorry. We have the future of this. We want to automate it and everything. So and also these stations, we want to give out these stations so that people can take them at a price and go and put it at their place of convenience. So job employment, we really want, because it has been a tussle for the government. I want the government to decentralize this so that us as youths can help ourselves.
Tuko na dada mmoja hapa mrembo tena sana, unaweza songea mbele kidogo tu uzungumze na sisi, utuambie unaonaje hii idea ya Manu, how is it so far?
I support the idea very much because I know the challenges that are there in the field up there, especially look at events. There was an event I attended back at Safaricom to Aweza Live, and you know, we are with friends, you're trying to record movies and the phone goes out. You know, you can't just walk into any booth because there are no charging booths. They're just booths that are selling food, selling other things, but not charging. So imagine you missed out the entire event because your phone didn't have power. So imagine if this thing existed at that time, I'd have very good memories of Tuaweza Live. So this is a very good idea. I would really appreciate if Kenyans and the youth accept it.
Right.
Maybe tukimaliza Manu, parting shot from you and also to convince our fans that this is legit work.
Na si uongo. Mwambie si uongo.
Oh, you can see, maybe you'll have videos of people charging, or maybe we'll allow you guys to charge. And you can see, we've made sure that it's far away from the electricity poles and everything, so that you can confirm that is solar charged. We are using solar energy, and the convenience that comes with solars and everything. And as she has just mentioned, maybe if not to forget, our target is also the events, the main events, because like the national events, they end and people are frustrated because of power loss. And big up to, I've seen their cars that are also trying to help people charge within the cars. But now we are bringing the convenience to the event places, the event premises, and to the towns when people are lighting. Because so many people come from the metropolitan, others from Mombasa, and by the time they're in the city, their batteries are low. So that is where Chargika comes in.
Okay. Right. Ni hivyo. You have a question?
Yes. Where do we see Chargika in 5 years to come? And if you have achieved the goal that you want, maybe locally here in the country, are you open to maybe moving outside Kenya, internationally, or within the continent?
Now, Chargika in 5 years. Chargika, we are seeing Chargika everywhere in the country. We are seeing Chargika being bought as a project of the people, being owned by the people. We are seeing Chargika as something that will change the perception of the government and so many people about us innovating our own things and innovations. As I was just saying earlier, I noticed so many things are being created from outside, and people are even flabbergasted that we've made this here locally because we are using everything locally. We didn't have the liberty to go and do it outside. So in 5 years, I see Chargika will motivate youths that their innovative ideas can be implemented here in the country through Chargika. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, and we wish you all the best.
All the best.
Okay,
Thank you.
maybe I say something before we conclude.
Okay.
So me, the only message I can now pass. I'll just this I'm directing it to now the governor, local MPs or the MPs, and now the president now, for maybe support. Yeah, and so that when we have the support, no Chargika, even we know we now not aim for 5 years now, at least to for even a year we'll be somewhere. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tuko kwenye launch ya Chargika hapa Shalom Garden, ambapo tunasema kwamba ni Shalom House, na pia tunataka kuzungumza na kijana fulani hapa ambaye tunataka tu azungumze na sisi na pia atajiintroduce mwenyewe.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Moses Gift. Tumekuja hapa Shalom House ku launch Chargika new project ya kucharge masimu publicly, kama uko tu tao hivi, uko na simu yako imezimika for emergency purposes nini, unaweza tu charge, iko tu reliable na iko cheap, as low as 20 bob unaweza charge. Na new project na ina support pia mavijana kwa employment opportunities. Ni a good idea at all.
Are you part of this, maybe kama one of the committee members, ama maybe what are your take, ama wewe uko kama nani hapa? Acha nikutie.
Okay, mimi actually niko kama supporter. Juu actually my friend ame launch ni idea yake, na nikikuja hapa pia nitakuwa kama pia tuseme marketer hivi. Juu pia audience yangu wataona alafu watasupport. Sababu ni idea poa.
Ukisema audience yako pia wataona wa support. Unajua kumaanisha kwamba audience ni kumaanisha kwamba yani una following kubwa tena sana. Wewe ni nani?
Mimi kwa majina naitwa Moses Gift,
Zinafanya nini ndiposa ukakoka kwenye marketing?
Na kwa ukiangalia hapo Instagram naitwa Mogi. Na wow mtakati naitwa Mogi.
Mogi ni nani? Like what do you do? Tuseme ni nini wewe ufanya? Actually social media, kama uko na following kubwa, of course there is something that you do.
Ndiposa ukakoka kwenye marketing.
Mimi Ngoja we.
Ujui kenye unadu hapo kwa mtandao ama wewe ni tuseme tu ni marketer?
Just explain
Mimi
that thing.
personally ukiangalia kwa page zangu mimi ni marketer, mimi ni promoter wa my events wa kama maklabu nini na kama mimi ni tuseme youth ambassador hivi kiplani na moderator hivi.
Okay. Kuna wakati pia tushai kuona na mheshimiwa Mike Sonko. What's your relationship with him, and also maybe if you will talk to him kama you part of the marketing team, kama maybe you utamuongelesha about supporting this idea?
Actually Mike Sonko nilikuwa nimemwambia ni venye alikuwa caught up leo, ako mbali hakuweza kuja but nilimwambia idea kusema ni poa.
So ako like hujatuambia your relationship with Mike?
Mike ni my father. Yep.
Oh, he's your father?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So maybe kwa wale wa vijana youth ambao wanataka kuchangamkia hii kitu, utawa convince aje so that waone it's something that ni kitu legit?
Okay. Hata venye mmeona imelaunchiwa kitu legit. Hakuna kitu yenye si legit yenye high launch, like the fact that imelaunchiwa ni legit, na hata idea yenyewe ni kucharge masimu kwa the public. So hii ni kitu yenye ita benefit the normal audience na the public in general. Yep.
Alright, sijuma nitakuwa nimekuingililia mambo ya personal life kidogo, ila utanisamehe. Tuliona your father pale kwenye mitandao ya kijamii Mike Sonko alisema story na Deputy Gachagua kukutana na Raila Amolo Odinga. Akasema kwamba politics is just a dirty game. Na wewe sasa si uko kwenye familia. Kwa kuwa unaonaje about the story ya Deputy Gachagua kukutana na Raila, na pale nje tunaambiwa kwamba they are enemies?
Okay, according to me, in politics mimi siko majorly in politics, but kitu anasema ni hivyo, ni ukweli.
So you support dad?
Mimi namsupport. Mimi namsupport.
Nasema ako right.
Ako right. Kila kitu anasema ako right. But in politics I'm not there.
We've seen him supporting people sana, and maybe to a word of a good word to your father, because enyewe amekuwa akisupport sana watu na tumeona akifanya hiyo. That is a good thing that he's doing.
Yeah. The guy is so supportive na anapenda innovation mingi. Ndio maana hata mimi nimekuja hapa like nikama pia mimi inspire kuja ku embrace the innovation.
Watu pale nje wanasema kwamba when your father is a big boss pale nje you have to unajua kuringaringa pale kidogo, lakini sisi nije hapa nimekuangalia you are just so humble. What keeps you moving?
Mi sioni nangi point ya kuringa juu after all we all need each other to survive. So point ya kuringa hiyo si yangu, mimi sio style yangu.
Okay, maybe your last words tukimaliza, utaambia nini ma youth ambao pia wako maybe disappointed, wako pale chini, they don't know what to do, hawajui waanzie wapi, wako tu, utaweza encourage aje?
Mi naweza encourage tu wafanye kitu wanapenda. Juu ukiwa na ambition yako ya kufuata kitu yako, wewe fanya tu kitu yako na itakuwa tu renowned. Kama rafiki yangu mwenye ametengeneza hii ni project yake, hiyo ni ambition yake. Alikuwa inspired na aliamua tu afanye. So kama unaona tu uko chini lakini uko na idea, wewe tu ambia mtu ama jaribu kufanya watu waone, utasaidika.
Of course tunajua watu wakishajua you are close to Mike Sonko and also he's your father, na watu wanakujanga na mashida mingi inbox, leo sijui nimelala njaa, nataka uongeleshe Mike Sonko afanye hivi na hivi. How do you handle such? You get a lot of text maybe pale kwa mtandao, hata hapa hivi ukitembea hivi mtu akijua uko close to him, of course kuna mtu atasema huyu lazima ako na pesa na kuja kukwambia sijakula, sijafanya nini. Maybe una handle aje vitu kama hizo?
Okay, normally nasaidianga place naweza. Na pia obviously kuna wenye wanakuanga tu imposters, but huwezi jua So but mimi venye naweza nasaidia. Yeah.
Alright. Sawa. Thank you so much for your time and we ni humble. Tunapenda hivyo.
Welcome.
From the look mtu anaweza kucharge cut.